Hi guys, welcome to Fact Friday. Today we are learning about the colossal squid.
Oh!
Yes, that's a real thing.
I love the colossal squid.
The colossal squid is actually kind of a recent discovery. It is bigger than any other squid we know of.
It is.
And it can reach a body mass of 1,091 pounds.
I did know this.
And if you didn't think that was scary enough, it's got hooks on its tentacles.
Yeah, I know.
Ew! First evidence ever found of a colossal squid was actually in the stomach of a sperm whale back in 1925.
Girl.
And then it took us almost 60 more years to find an adult living specimen. The largest living adult specimen we've ever captured measured about 33 feet in length. Imagine swimming in the water at that monstrosity. This guy's freaking me out. By body mass, it's the biggest squid that we know of. But because they decompose so thoroughly when they pass away,
I didn't know
all
that.
that we can find left over them is the beak, which is ginormous. That's their mouth. Hello. Maybe we'll never know just how big these guys can get.
Oh my god.
Do you think they might be responsible for the legend of the Kraken?
Probably.
Let me know.
Honestly, probably. Probably. That's where else would that come from? And also, I did a video about this. See if you can find it. But with Olivia, we did the colossal squid, and apparently there are scars on sperm whales from battles with them because they'll actually try and be like, ah, you whale, and the whales will be like, get off me. You know? But they're so big, like 8 of me could fit inside one. I think. They're that huge. But also I wouldn't know how, like, in order for 8 of me to go, like, to fit, I'd have to go through the beak, which means that would be very painful. So I won't be visiting a colossal squid home anytime soon. No, thank you.
But as soon as he got home, strange things started to happen. He began to sweat profusely, and his scalp would itch like crazy. Aaron tried everything to make the itch go away, but nothing was working.
Spiders.
Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore, so he called an ambulance and he was rushed to the hospital. When he got to the hospital, the doctor immediately started examining his scalp, but he could not believe what was living in his head. But before I tell you, I found an app that shows you who your celebrity lookalike is, and I guess mine's Kylie Jenner. Links in my bio if you want to see who yours is.
I don't.
The doctor discovered 4 giant maggots living underneath his scalp, and when he pulled them out, they were all still alive.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. That's like a friend of mine said. Like, that's like a story, like a friend of mine told me a spider crawled in my hair and laid babies. Ugh. No, thank you. I'm not into it. Not into that. Thank you. Let's move on, please, Chris. Hey everyone, it's Rachel Fisher, and I'm back with Central Dark, and we're talking about top 10 scary discoveries found on TikTok. Oh man, I've been told to keep the screaming to a minimum. We'll see how that goes. You might see some really strange faces and maybe like reflexes like that. So stay tuned for more. Is it gonna play? Oh. It's not playing. Ooh, oh, it is playing. Oops. Oh man. I hope those are real. I would love it if mermaids were real, man. But why, if those are real, then why were they buried on land? And if they were buried on land, why do they still have a fishtail? Because don't mermaids, when they come on land, get legs? I mean, that might only be Ariel, because she made a deal with Ursula. I say fake. I say fake. That just doesn't make any sense. They would be buried in the, I don't know, on the ocean floor and become fossils there, not 6 feet under, okay? There we go. Fake. Got it.
Scientists have read it. What are some scary scientific discoveries that most of the public is unaware of? Many people may be silent carriers for mad cow disease and won't know for another decade or so. Once the symptoms begin, cognitive impairment, memory loss, hallucinations, etc., you usually die within months. There is no cure or treatment.
Well, I'll add that to a list of information I didn't need to know. Thank you. Alright? I can only deal with one crazy disease. I don't want another one, alright? Oh, okay, that's a lot. Mad cow disease. I always think that's a great name, but I don't want to die from that. Like, I don't want to be in like heaven or wherever and like be standing waiting like, how'd you die? I don't know, plane crash, badass dude. And then I'm just like, mad cow disease. They're like, oh, that's it. And then I just feel like a loser there too.
Today I want to talk about one of Canada's largest abandoned mental hospitals, Riverview.
Ooh,
it's in Coquitlam, BC, just around an hour away from downtown Vancouver. Like I said, it's big and abandoned. You can explore it with your friends as long as you don't get caught. It used to have over 4,000 patients in the 1950s where they infamously practiced electroshock therapy. It's a very creepy place to explore. I would recommend not going by yourself and go with a friend. It even has its own graveyard.
Thanks for the recommendation, honestly. Oh man, that would creep me out. I said earlier that I would try to avoid all those like horror film scenarios that would be like, oh, this is definitely the beginning of a horror film, I'm not gonna do this. But oh man, I love old abandoned buildings. I really want to go explore them. So it'd be kind of like fighting an instinct of like, oh, what would you find? Or maybe something cool would happen as opposed to horrific, like something supernatural. I was like, oh, a spirit. Oh, I shouldn't even. I'm too much, even for me.
You see, these people bidding already know that they're taking a gamble on what could be something very strange in their lockers, but at the end of season 1, in an episode called Unlocked by Low, the whole cast was sitting around a poker table and discussing the weirdest and strangest things they've ever found in a locker. Now, when they were going around the poker table and taking turns talking about what they found, most of them were pretty normal, strange, but normal, except for when it got to Daryl Sheets, and his was a little bit worse than everybody else's. Daryl Sheets claimed that he found a body down in San Diego, California in 1988. He said it wasn't a very pleasant situation, and he doesn't really want to talk about it a lot.
I mean, I would imagine finding a body would not be a very pleasant situation. Did he call the police though? Oh man, I mean, the locker bay at my high school was pretty messy, so I can only imagine what was in those lockers, but that's the worst. That would be absolutely the worst to find.
If you were scared by the giant bat discovery earlier this year, then wait until you see this. Shocked workers in Mexico discovered a rat the size of a car when cleaning the sewers. Some people fled in fear when they saw it on the street. However, 2020 isn't getting worse. It turns out it was only a Halloween prop. A woman named Evelyn Lopez claimed the rat was hers and lost it in a storm years ago. But still, comment what you would do if you saw this on the street.
That's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, Splinter? Dude, train me, I'm in. I'm not a turtle, but I think I can, I'm a fast learner. That's what I would do if I saw a giant rat. Are you kidding? Or I would literally just stand and wait for Wesley to come and save me from Princess Bride. Oh. Okay. Looks like a school project. We used to do those at school. It was a lot of fun. Survive in the wilderness. Oh, it's gonna get creepy, isn't it? It's gonna... Is there some... Should we go here at night? Ah, it's your prerogative, man. Like, who am I to answer for you? You know, Brent thinks big. Should you go? I think you want to go there. Like, people are like, should I? Like, the people who are like, should I do it? You're like, you want to do it. Just do it. It's fine. Would I do it? No. Want to know why? Because probably someone lives there. And they'll be like, dude, you don't pay rent, get out.
3 teens were using an app called Randonautica, which sends you to random locations in your area. Some people find cool hangout spots, and others find weird things in the forest. However, these teens were led to a suitcase that was hidden underneath a bridge. As they got close to it, they noticed a horrible smell coming from it, so they decided to open it up.
Yeah.
But before I tell you what was inside, I found an app that shows you who your celebrity look-like is, and I guess mine's Kylie Jenner. Links in my bio if you want to see who yours is. They found what they thought was a dead body, so they decided to call the police. And when the police arrived, they confirmed that there were dead body parts inside.
I don't know why I started laughing. I think it was because the way he was talking just made me go like, oh man, dude, like there was like this dead body in a bag. Whoa, man. Like, it's like, no, dude, that's really bad. That's not a good thing. See, I'm laughing because it's just like so ridiculous. That's awful. Guys, if you feel like what you're about to do is the beginning of a horror film, don't do it. Just don't. Just walk away. Just walk away and go on living a happy life, you know? Anyway, thank you so much for watching our Top 10 Central Dark discoveries made on TikTok. Oh man, like just incredible, groundbreaking stuff. Groundbreaking stuff. Not at all terrifying. I'm gonna walk away, not gonna have nightmares tonight. Not gonna have them at all. So that's me. I will see you guys next time, and be sure to like and comment I think there's bloopers after this one. Stay for those if you want to like have someone to laugh at. I'm perfect for that. So anyways guys, I'll see you next time and be safe. That's where my family's from. Well no, they're from Scarborough. Not Toronto, Scarborough. But Scarborough. Scarborough, England. Right, okay, keeping the screaming to a minimum. Sin. Oh man, I can't get the full Monty out of my head. Oh, okay, it's fine. Ooh, she glossy today. Ooh, very glossy. That's how I've lived so long. Alright. Except for apparently Scientology is after me, so maybe my days are numbered. That would be really dark. Alright, hey guys, I'm Rachel Fisher and I am back with Central Dark. What? It is Central Dark. I was like, Dark Central?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, oh no. Don't use that as a blooper. It's my first day with Central Dark and I'm so excited.